Hey, what's up guys, it's Blue Thunder here, and today I'm going to be talking about the next Sonic the Hedgehog game, and what Sonic team has to offer next for the Blue Blur. So without further ado, let's do this. Since Sonic Forces came out last month and the scores and the ratings weren't as good as Mania, I decided to make a discussion video like this talking about the future of Sonic and Sonic Team's next move. This year was the year for the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, which the fanbase has been anticipating the two well-known games that has come to release, which was Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. One was based off the 2D classic Sonic era, which is Sonic Mania, and one is based off the modern Sonic 3D Sonic era, which is Sonic Forces. Now, only one of the two succeeded really well, and the other did alright. But Sonic Mania had the best scores, getting all the love and spotlight, catching them 8.3 and 9/10 scores, while Sonic Forces seemed to be getting alright and 6.2 ratings, being considered as unfortunately a disappointment. I mean, I'm not saying that Forces is bad since I haven't played it myself, or it doesn't mean it's bad. It was bad in general, but I personally think it's not the best. Level design wise seems alright and okay, but again, not the best, and it didn't have my full interest and attention since it seemed linear. In the most part, it was mostly basic level design structure, but again, I'm going to have to play it myself to have more opinions on that. But so far of how Sonic Mania did with its great ratings, I wouldn't be surprised if they make another classic Sonic game, which I most likely infer that Sega will probably make another classic Sonic game soon, either Sonic Mania 2 or a new classic Sonic title. So what about modern Sonic though? Will there be another game coming next year? Will it be another boost related game? Will it be just another Sonic Forces basic game? I personally love to see another Sonic Unleashed basic game, because I just love the graphics, which Forces didn't manage to have, and I love the hub worlds and the beautiful visuals of the environment of the game. Plus, I just adore the music. Like, the music was just beautiful in Sonic Unleashed. Both Sonic Forces and Sonic Unleashed had great music, to be honest. So it wouldn't be a problem by that. Sorry. I'd say just grab the same directors and game designers who made Sonic Unleashed and maybe get the same amazing dude who made the epic CGI cutscenes of the Unleashed opening, I mean. No, seriously, y'all, seriously, Sega, y'all really need to get that dude back. He's amazing at that. Y'all need to get him back right now. I'm not even joking. Anyway, I also want the adventure style gameplay to return, because it was honestly just bad A. It was just really awesome. I just love to see the adventure style gameplay to return. It was just I didn't realize how good the adventure style gameplay was until I actually played it myself a couple weeks ago, and it was just really good. I see why people want a Sonic Adventure 3 now, to be honest, but that's a whole different story. So by adventure style gameplay to return, I think they should mix it with the boost formula, like a hybrid element of some sort, like they did with Sonic Unleashed and other games and such, like some kind of a button where you get the boost and some just other button where you could just do an adventure run. I don't know, something like that. But you know what? I'm just gonna say this now. It's safe to say I just wanted Sonic Adventure 3 at this point. But I'm kind of scared to ask for it at the same time, because I really don't want them to screw it up at the same time. So I don't want the game designers now to screw up Sonic Adventure 3. But if they decide to make a Sonic Adventure 3, I don't want them to call it Sonic Adventure 3, for some reason, I just don't want them to call it that. Because if they call it Sonic Adventure 3, it's just gonna bash on this fan base and such. It's just not gonna be, you know, not gonna be, you know, it's just the franchise is, I mean, the fan base is just gonna flip by that. I don't know. I feel like it's just not gonna be the same if it's Adventure 3. Like, they could call it something else, like Sonic Adventure something. But something else objectively, that's all I'm trying. Something else objectively is all I'm trying to say. But on the other side of my fandom mind, I want a new actual experience. A Sonic game that will bring Sonic's true side of himself with all the boost formula and adventure style together to actually show what Sonic can actually do and what his speed is made of, and show his true blue board potential. Blue board potential. But I want something like that. Like you know, we can get a game that I just personally want a game that it could show Sonic, like, what Sonic can do. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Here's my game. Here's my own game where I show my true potential inside of what speed actually is. That's what I want in a Sonic game, to be honest. That's what I actually want from a Sonic game, and I would love to see something like that. But besides that, I honestly, don't fight me over this, I honestly wouldn't mind if Sega can make another Sonic Riders game as well. Y'all should all know I'm a Sonic Riders fan. I love Sonic Riders. Y'all should know that. My followers should know that. Y'all should know that. But I'm sorry. Anyway, y'all should know that. Y'all should know that. So, if y'all haven't know, I just love the Sonic Riders series. So, I would love to see another Sonic Riders game. Hopefully they don't make it like Sonic Free Riders, because that was just garbage and stuff. I really would not like that. I would not want a freaking Connect mechanic or any kind of Just Dance mechanic or whatnot. I do not want to see that garbage again. If they make another Sonic Riders game, please don't do that, Sega. Please don't do that. It's just, please don't do that. Don't do any motion control related stuff if you make another Sonic Riders game. That's just, please don't bring that garbage up. Anyway, and I kind of want them to make it like the first Sonic Riders game, but in a different case of setting in the future, like a future setting or something like that, which they did in mostly all the Sonic Riders games. But you know, like more future setting, but something like that. With this, but personally, with this, I think with the same old performance like this, but mixed it in with the little bit of creativity and Sonic gloriousness, I think that Sega can pull off another great Sonic game, modern Sonic game, like the ones from the past. Besides all this, I really think that Sega can pull off another great Sonic game. They just need to focus on the great potential of what Sonic used to have, but that's what mainly they have to go by. Hopefully they can do that. I really hope they can do that. That's the only thing we could hope for. If they can use creativity and mix this formula up, this can make a really great Sonic game for the next Sonic game. I don't know when's the next Sonic game or when Sonic Team is doing this or anything like that, but I personally think they, like a bit of creativity and something like this, they can make a great Sonic game. But besides all that, besides all this, the main other thing I'm questioning is that is Sega going to do an era hiatus like Sonic, like 2015 and 2016? Is Sega going to actually do an era hiatus like 2015, 2016? And by that, I kind of think they should and shouldn't. I think they should, because if Sega waits until the 2019 Sonic movie comes out to release another game, it would be providing more hype and excitement for the fan base. More like what they did with the Ratchet and Clank movie and the reboot game. But I don't think they will do an era hiatus after knowing their lesson. I think they're mostly going to make another adventure style approach game coming soon, which I hope they do. I really hope they do. I guess it all depends on how confident Sega really is. But these are all just my thoughts and opinions. So yeah, what do you guys think? I'd love to see y'all opinions on what the next Sonic game should be, and what Sonic's team next plan for the blue board. Comment down your thoughts on this video, and don't forget to strike that like button and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys later.